Wow, my phone goes faster than that.
This is what happens when the boss allows the HR department to decide where to get our new computers from. I'm fairly sure 48K processors aren't making a comeback.
Wow, I think it actually has a Commodore badge on the side. Full on 64K power there, my friend.
I like the 10x8 resolution. Does it do more than 2 colours?
Mine's white.
No way you can get a new one. Maybe a nice modern one with dial-up internet and everything.
Well, that'll always be the dream. Wait, maybe there is. The coffee probably cost more than this whole system. You may all want to leave the room now. Whoops!
Todd!
Uh-oh. You rang.
I'm having trouble opening my email account. I don't think that extra internet you faxed me last week has done anything.
I think I see the problem. This is a word processor that you've just typed your password into 65 times. Rhino Horn 67, eh? How is it you need a supercomputer just to play Minesweeper?
I was advised by the man in the shop that this computer would be able to meet all my needs.
A ruler with a calculator built in would meet all your needs. Did you just ask for the most expensive one in the shop?
That is a possibility.
Whilst I'm up here, I need to ask for a new workstation. Mine seems to have met with an unforeseen circumstance.
My secretaries did that last week. Apparently, they're not as bomb-proof as she was led to believe. I'll email accounting about it, and they can issue a purchase order for one later this week.
But I could just go out there now, get a new one for half the cost, take a third of the time, and without having to come back up here in half an hour because you spent 10 minutes talking into your mouse thinking you're on the phone to accounts.
That does sound efficient. Accounting won't like it. Let me look into the HR guidelines.
Follow me che pareva un segment po registru la banco processo mouse to mouse expedisco frente vedere follow o mi volessi contraventos lucam.
Here we go. It's under the heading, so you've decided to give your staff some responsibility. It says you must leave here on a quest and return with 3 items.
As long as one doesn't require a rubber chicken with a pulley up its ass, then I think I'll cope.
You must recover 1 quote from a vendor. 1 quote from a vendor. And last, but not least, 1 quote from a vendor.
I'd ask if that was 1 quote from 3 different vendors or 1 quote 3 times from the same vendor, but somehow...
Then return here once you have accomplished all 3 tasks, and we can look up the next stage. Here is a list of recommended vendors. Do not open it until you have begun your journey.
Can't wait. By the way, where is your secretary? I didn't see her on the way in.
She's up at Arkham. Apparently, the requisition process was a little much for her.
Awesome. Can't help feeling like I'm at a family reunion.
Brain.
There's a line of drool hanging from the man's mouth. It's possible he's the smartest man in the shop. I need a quote for a new system. 8 gigs memory, DVD rewriter, wireless enabled, i7 processor. Great.
Another crayon.
Great. No, actually, yes, that is great. Now let me just take that crayon from you. And now to get out of here, before my brain begins to atrophy. Hi, I was wondering if you could give me a quote for one of your high-end systems.
Matey, would you be wanting a quote for you scurvy landlubber?
I just want a quote for one of your systems.
If that's the way you mean to see Carl, I see no reason to help ye.
Please?
Politeness begin you nowhere here, matey.
Ah, I see. Luckily I came prepared for this. I'll let you begin.
Me arty. You have the facial hair of a small cabin boy.
You're a full-grown man with a pirate complex, who's probably never left the basement of his mum's house.
Enough with your bilge. You have the gangly arms of a small cabin boy.
You have a beard that looks like a grown man shaved a cat and glued it to his face just so he could be a pirate straight away.
We'll keel-haul ye, you yelly-bellied landlubber. You have the pale complexion of a small cabin boy, forced to stay indoors for a full sea voyage.
You have the imagination of a small cabin boy, and possibly some very repressed memories you may want to investigate.
There is no need to be mean. I bow to your superior insults. Here is the quote you requested.
Great. 2 down, 1 to go. Each computer is a thing of beauty. Custom cases tailored to a range of needs and an affordable price. There is a flyer for each one that you can take home to study with pricing included. Well, that was easy. Better be heading back now. I've got the quotes. What do we do next?
Let me check the book.
You know, you could have been reading that whilst I've been out.
It says you should lay them on the desk and I will choose one using the approved company selection system. You must now leave the room while the selection process is actioned. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a goblin by his tail. If he squeals, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. The selection process is complete. Now on to stage 3. You must take the selected quote and make 4 copies for the purchase order to be processed.
Copies. On our machine. If I put the original in there, there's a chance we may never see it again.
Not true. I've been told by the engineer that there's actually a 1 in 10 chance of it coming through unharmed.
Did he also manage to explain how come all the buttons have runic symbols on them?
He said that was proprietary information that we weren't cleared to have access to.
Okay. Assuming I survive this next test, what then?
It says the next thing you have to do is submit it to the accounting department and await approval.
Sounds easy enough.
Yep.
That was in no way disturbing. Hi, Pete.
It's not blood.
Right. Maybe I should turn the lights off and sneak up on it. You know, take it by surprise.
That's what that nice intern did once. Funny. Haven't seen her around since then, actually.
Great. Ah, screw it. Right then, let's figure this out. For this bit I came prepared. Let me see. Done that, done that. Ooh, missed that bit. Ah, here we go. There. All sorted. Now to see the accountant. Please leave all souls at the entrance. Do not feed the accounting team.
Pathetic human. Why do you intrude in my realm?
I have paperwork for a purchase order. I need a new computer.
Never.
I made 4 copies.
Oh, okay then.
That was easy.
But first you must get past my accounting team and I. Wait, is it accounting team and me? I'm my accounting team.
You can't just let me hand over the paperwork and get on with it.
That's not really how this works. It's Rumble Mortal and my mighty team of accountants. Damn, you're good. But do you have the skills to take me on?
There's just no way past him. Unless... Yeah! Johnny Cage cock punch. Works every time.
Bestiality! Fine, fine. I'll organise your new computer for my recommended vendor.
Awesome. Great, it's finally here. The all-new Cthulhu 128, 6 gigs RAM, wireless enabled, Blu-ray rewriter, Intel Yog Sothoth processor. Awesome. I really don't want to know where my flash drive plugs in.